If Donald Trump gets the Supreme Court to consider his case, it would echo the 2000 vote when the court effectively settled the contested election for George W. Bush. RT's Going Underground host Ashton Ratanzi spoke with Trump's impeachment lawyer, Dr. Alan Dershowitz, on the president's chances of winning his legal case.
If he loses the election by losing Pennsylvania, there's a strong argument that his lawyers can make that Pennsylvania should not count ballots that came in late. It's a technical argument, but it's the argument that prevailed in Bush versus Gore, and there are already 3 or 4 justices who agree with that argument. But it would take a combination of circumstances during the election to bring that case into a posture where he would win in the court. So I think it's unlikely that he will prevail in the courts, but that's his best shot.
What sort of time scale are we talking about? Will it be about a month, as it was in 2000 with Bush and Gore?
I think we'll have a result within weeks, not months. If Pennsylvania becomes a key state, then I think it will take months.
Do you think Trump always had in mind the 300 judges that were appointed under his administration, given that he'd already been suspecting vote tampering?
Well, I think there are a lot of reasons why he wanted to appoint lots of judges. His base wants conservative judges, but I think part of the reason may very well have been as a backstop, as a protection, in the event that he had to take the election to court. Any president would think in those terms.
What do you think the role of lawyers will be on behalf of Trump? Will you be helping the case, or do you see that it'll be Giuliani and his team who will be defending the Trump presidency?
It'll be Giuliani and his team. I've known Rudy for, 30 or 40 years. I've done my duty to the President of the United States of America by defending him against the unconstitutional impeachment charge. On this issue, I'm going to just sit back and watch. I have my own podcast where I analyze the case, and I will be an observer and a commentator, but not a participant.
Supporters of Trump say he shouldn't have given that press conference on the night saying there is fraud and waited a little bit. Do you think that will affect any court outcome? Because he was alleging possible fraud even before the election and, of course, on the night, rather than saying, this is the state of play at the moment, we'll wait and see.
I don't think that kind of statement affects the courts, and it was done after the polls were closed. So I think it was just him saying what he believed, and I don't think it'll have any impact either electorally or judicially.